Welcome to Cambridge O-Level YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about dichotomous keys. First of all, we'll define the term dichotomous key and we'll briefly explain the meaning of these dichotomous keys. A dichotomous key is like a step-by-step question guide with two choices each time, used to figure out what something is. Basically, this something may be an organism. In biology, as we are using these dichotomous keys in biology, probably it will be an organism. So this is a tool used in biology to identify organisms by answering series of questions. This is very important. In here, we will be answering to series of questions. Whether we are checking a characteristics, we will be taking one characteristic and we will be checking whether this characteristic is there in that particular organism. Okay, so dichotomous means you already know dividing into two groups, dividing into two parts. The meaning of dichotomous means divided into two parts. So we'll see how a dichotomous key works. At each step, you are given two choices called pair of statement, right? Having wings, don't have wings. Having parallel venation, don't have parallel venation, like that. You choose the one that matches what you are observing. That choice leads you to the next pair of options. You continue until you identify the organism, right? So these are the key points. Always gives two choices at each step. So when we are doing examples, you can identify what are those steps. So in each step, there are two choices. It means presence and absence of a particular characteristic based on observable feature. Observable, we should have to observe. It means the color, shape, size like thing can be observed from by us. So we will be using these observable features. Okay, this is actually helping for the identification and classification of organisms. So scientists use these dichotomous keys to identify and classify organisms. So according to your syllabus, we will be discussing two types of dichotomous keys. They are two types. They are actually spider keys and numbered keys. Spider keys and numbered keys. Okay, so there are two types. They are spider keys and numbered keys. Okay, so in here, I have given you some examples for spider keys. Actually, these are spider keys. Okay, spider keys mean if you go through this example, you can see there are some legs-like structures right here. You go through here, can you see? These are considering as the legs of a spider, right? So to that we are calling as spider keys. So basically in here, I have taken some examples of plants. Okay, so we'll see here I have given you pumpkin. Yeah, there is a mistake. It's not leaf. We'll take it as pumpkin, apple, mango, and paddy. And also there is a begonia. Okay, as the first characteristic, I have taken having parallel venation. As these are plants, I have observed their leaf venation and I have divided it having parallel venation and having reticulate venation. That is the opposite. Parallel venation, the opposite of parallel venation is reticulate venation. So in here, paddies are having parallel leaf venation. And the other organisms like what are the other things? Apple, then mango, then paddy, and also begonia. Yeah, begonia have a reticulate venation. Okay. Can you see in here there is only one organism. So that part is over. Somehow we have to divide all these plants until we are getting a one plant. It means one organism. We'll go through these purple, mango, paddy, and bigo. According to that, I will be dividing this like having bicolor leaf. Having bicolor leaf. Then to this one, I will be taking the opposite of bicolor. Don't have bicolor leaves. What are the leaves having bicolors? According to this, only begonia having bicolor leaves. So I will be writing begonia here. Can you write other things? No, you can't write. So other remaining three plants should be right under this. Don't have bicolor leaves. That is apple, then mango, then paddy. Oh, you can't write paddy here. Paddy almost you have to, should be. Sorry, right here you have to write pumpkin. Pumpkin, right? Paddy almost you have right here now. Already you have right. So here you have to write pumpkin. So in here further you have to divide these plants. So take some space. Then what you have to do is here you can see there are three plants. Don't have bicolor leaf. Under that you have apple, mango and pumpkin. In that case I am again dividing. If you go through this, how can you divide? I will be taking having large serrated leaves and I'm taking the other one as don't have large serrated leaves. Don't have large serrated leaves. Okay. What are the leaves that are having large and serrated leaves? According to this one, normally papo, and do you know the meaning of serrated? Serrated means just like they don't have a normal round shape or oval shape of the leaf. They may be having kind of, wait, I will draw it for you. We'll take this shape. Maybe you have seen these kind of shapes in leaves also, haven't you? So if they are having kind of edges in the leaves, few edges or dentin-like structures in a leaf, you can tell it as serrated leaves. So according to this one, what are the leaves that they are having kind of serrated leaves or large serrated leaves? They are papo, and the other one is pumpkin. Okay. Don't have serrated leaves, mango. Okay. So here you will be remaining with papo and pumpkin. So how can you divide these two leaves? Already I have mentioned those are large leaves and also serrated leaves. If you have observed pumpkin leaves, or maybe you have seen they are having a hairy appearance on their leaves. Having a hairy appearance on leaves. What is having hairy appearance? Hairy appearance is there in pumpkin. And I am writing here, don't have hairy appearance. That is finally purple. So, so actually this is a one way that we can divide these organisms. It means, yeah, I have given you some plants. So this is a one way. Rather than that, to a type of one series of organism, you may be having different kind of dichotomous case. It may be differ according to your choices, right? Okay, this is a one way that you can do. I will be giving you another example. That is guava, tamarind, bamboo, sugarcane, and bo leaf I have given. Okay, we'll see how you can divide this one. Again, I'm taking having parallel leaf venation. And here you can take don't have parallel leaf venation of having verticulate leaf venation. So what are the examples which are having parallel leaf venation? That is bamboo and sugarcane. Here you having reticulate leaf venation means that is guava, tamarind, and bo. I will give you a little time to divide the remaining organisms. Go through that. Okay. So can you see in here there are two organisms. Two plants are there. So again, you have to divide until you are getting one organism. So how we are going to divide? Actually, if you think about these leaves, as they are monocot plants, they have same features. But the only thing is, if you go through this one, if you think about the size of the leaves, they are little bit different. Here I am again writing, having wider and longer leaves. Here, which one will be having wider and longer leaves? That is, according to this one, that is sugar cane. Don't have wider and longer leaves. That is bamboo. You have seen that these kind of bamboo leaves are having kind of, they also having termination, but they are little bit thin, right? When compared with sugar cane, it is thinner, right? And they are little bit short compared to sugar cane leaf. Okay. Here, what are the remaining ones? Guava, tamarind, and bow. We'll see how we are going to divide it. Guava, tamarind, bow. Yeah. Having compound leaves and don't have compound leaves. Like that way you can divide. If you think about the tamarind, you maybe have seen they are having lots of leaflets, right? They have lots of leaflets. So, lots of leaflets in a one leaf. So, according to that, but guava and bow, that is a simple leaf. You maybe have seen they don't have leaflets. So, according to that, we can divide. We'll write having compound leaves. Compound leaf is having a tamarind. Don't have compound leaf. Or you can mention having simple leaves. So the answers will be guava and bow. So those are the two types of leaves that are remaining. So again, you will have to divide this guava and bow. So I am writing, if you think about the bow, you maybe haven't seen, you may have seen that bow leaf will be having very long, sharp tip. But in case of guava, it is just a round shaped leaf. I'm taking that characteristic. Having a round shaped leaves, that is guava, and don't have round shaped leaves, that is bow. So this is the way that I have divided this dichotomous key. Actually, in this presentation, I have mentioned only about spider keys, and I have taken two examples, that is plant related examples. Most probably you maybe have done animal related spider keys. So in next video I will be sharing you animal related spider keys, as well as I'm going to talk about numbered keys also. So those are the major things that you have to know under dichotomous keys. So numbered keys also like this way, but there are some differences, and actually when we compare with spider keys and numbered keys you have to think a little, not like spider keys. So somehow from both the keys you will be having, you will be taking, you will be gaining the same thing. Why we are doing, why we are having these dichotomous keys? To identify and classify organism. So whatever the spider key and numbered key, you can classify and identify whoever the organism. Okay. In next video, I hope to share uh, animal related spider keys and numbered keys. So until then, goodbye. Thank you for watching.